Get bucked up, boys. These actually slap, bro. They're my new favorite. They released them at Costco, I'd say roughly 2 weeks ago. And I bought like 4 cases because it's $25 for a case of 15. So that comes out to like $1.25 an energy drink. And I love the bucked ups, the way they taste. The only thing I don't like is in one of the packs, it was the wild orchid, which is like the green apple flavor. It's not bad, it's just not my fave. But anyways, these slap. We're currently sitting in the gym parking lot right now. Your boy is clean shaved. We look like a 3-year-old, but it's all right. But we got chest day today, so that's always a fun day. However, one thing I did really want to talk about, which I'm personally proud of, is your boy hit the 35-pound down mark. We are back into victim weight. But the only reason I was not victim weight at one point in my life was because I was 205 pounds, or 200 pounds at 18 years old at 5'5". Yes, I'm short, I know, but 200 pounds at 5'5" with, don't get me wrong, I had muscle, I had the strength and all, but I had a lot of fat. And I've lost 35 pounds, and I find I look better now, I look bigger now than I did then, because of the fact that I obviously kept training. I did it over a short period of time, and I've increased my muscle and my strength. The main reason I personally think I increased my muscle is because all my lifts progressed, number one. Number two, I never decreased in lifts, and I'm progressive overloading still, even though I'm 35 pounds down, which makes me believe that my muscles are still growing despite being in a fairly high calorie deficit. Like right now I'm eating roughly 1,800 calories and 10,000 steps a day, 500 on cardio, workouts, and my BMR. I'm probably in about a 500 to 600 calorie deficit every day, which I've been losing about a pound a week, so that adds up pretty well. Sometimes a little bit more, but a pound a week. I started slowing it down now that especially I don't have that much fat to lose. Like I still have, I personally think 15 to 20 pounds, but I don't want to go as aggressive now because I know that if I go too aggressive, it's going to start tanking my muscle. So I'm taking it a little bit slower now, which is whatever. But anyways, yeah, 35 pounds down. We finally hit the mark. We were 200 and we're at 165 right now. So we're feeling really, really good. We're feeling, obviously I'm very proud of the effort I'm putting in and the work I'm putting in, but we got more to go. 15 more pounds. Ideally, I don't want to wait 15 weeks, but hopefully by like end of January, we're pretty freaking freaky lean. I do actually have a trip coming up in Mexico. 30 days from now, actually 30 days on the dot from now. So that's going to be pretty exciting. That's going to be a fun trip. But it's also going to be a test because last time I went on vacation, I was in Punta Cana and I gained 10 pounds in the 1 week, and I ate a lot of food. Now, evidently I didn't gain 10 pounds of pure fat, but I also didn't gain very much muscle, let me tell you that. But hopefully this time around we can control ourselves. I think I'll be able to because I've been on this cut for the last 3 months now, and I think that I'll be able to control myself. I've kind of created that discipline, so I'm very happy with that. But we'll see how it goes. I do plan on filming a little bit, so there's gonna be some nice content coming up for that. But in general, yeah, victim weight, as you'd expect for someone who's 5'5", though. Like, you wouldn't expect a 5'5", 200-pound person. I'm sure it's happened before, and I'm sure it's gonna happen with bodybuilding, but not naturally. Like the Trent twins, they're probably roughly about 220 pounds, and they're 5'5" as well. I think they're actually shorter than 5'5". I think they're like 5'4", but probably in your lifetime, if you're smart about it, you're only gonna have to do one big cut or one big bulk, depending where your starting point is. And then from there, you just do little bulks and cuts, and you ride the wave like this. But when you gotta do a wave like, or a straight line like that, that's tough, or obviously linear like that. So that's all I got. Let's go hit some chest and finish this white gunny bucked up. Man, that shit's good. Alrighty, so y'all just got a preview of what's 165 looks on me. And I'm not lean, and I know, okay? But I'm pretty big, and I, like, how can I word it? I'm not huge, I'm not big, but, like, I'm pretty big muscular-wise considering how much I weigh and how much I've lost 40 pounds. I've pretty much, well, 35, but I've pretty much lost 40 pounds, right? And I'm keeping a lot of muscle, which is absolutely crazy, which is what I wanted to do, which is why 165, I'm not super fucking fat, which is what I should be according to the BMI. But yeah, I find we look pretty good. We got more work to do. Like I said, 15 more pounds I think is my cap. I don't think, because I spoke to a coach who I was gonna maybe do coaching with for a competition coming up. Maybe, I don't know. He said 140 is gonna be my competition weight. I don't want to be competition lean unless I'm competing. So I'm personally thinking if I have 10 pounds on top of that, I'll be perfect. So that's why I think 150. I think 150 is a solid goal. I think it's at least a start to a goal. It gives me a solid number to hit. I'm at 165, so 15 more pounds. And I think that 150 look on me is gonna look pretty nice, where I'm like not depleted, not flat, but I have my abs and I'm filled with water still to the point my muscles look better. But that's what I think. It's hard to know until I've actually hit that weight, right? So it's like I can't really know until I get to that point. But I think that's a very solid goal. Who knows? Maybe I'll be 155 and I'll be like, okay, no, I'm fucking lean. But it's hard to know until I get to it. Like, I could personally say I think 150 is the goal, but what if it's actually 160? It's not gonna be 160, but I'm just saying it's hard to know until you've actually got into that weight that you want. And it's kind of a trend on TikTok right now. It's like people like saying like, oh, I just need to lose 20 pounds and I'll be shredded. And then they actually say they lose like 50 pounds. Some of them are lies, some of them are true, but like, you know what I mean? I could say I only need 15 more pounds and actually need 20, right? But I don't think I'm gonna go lower than 140. 145, I don't think I'll need to go lower than 145, but I don't think, like, I know for sure I'm not going lower than 140. 140 is gonna be my cap, because then I've lost 60 pounds and like I'm probably gonna start losing muscle at that point. I got a lot of content ideas coming up. I want to test my maxes. I want to test like my max lifts on squat, bench, deadlift, see how much they went down or up based off of my heaviest point. I want to do like a little bit more vlog styles and stuff like that. So I got a lot of stuff planned. So if you're interested to see that, just make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But for now, that's pretty much it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.